Hi, I'm Brenda. I'm the CEO of GeoBlends. Isn't it such a helpless feeling when your baby's sick? You don't know what to do. You feel crazy for calling the doctor again, and you just want to help your baby. Well, I'm here to tell you that there's some natural remedies out there to help you. So, let's say your baby starts to cough. One thing you can do is start using a cool air humidifier. The humidifier will put some air into a dry room, which can start loosening up the mucus and may help your child stop their cough. It's possible to get a lot more restful night's sleep when you have a humidifier in the room. Sometimes honey is the right answer if your child is over the age of 1. If your child is under the age of 1, honey is not recommended by anyone. It just takes a little bit of honey once or twice a day, and you'll see that your child's cough can start being alleviated pretty fast with something so simple as honey. Saline spray is something else that you can use in young children. It's very effective. You just place your baby on the back, close one nostril, and put the saline spray in one, and then do the same to the other. And then you can remove any mucus that comes out after that. There's also the famous nasal aspirator, which children hate, but getting the mucus out of their nose can help alleviate coughing as well. So, those are a few quick and easy things that you can do to help alleviate the coughing. While your child has a cough, make sure that you're giving them plenty of liquids, as the fluids will really help them with their health. Sometimes your child may start a fever, and that can be really scary. Just remember that fevers are normal in everyone, and it's just someone fighting off an infection. So, here are 5 natural remedies when your baby starts a fever: a cold compress, lukewarm bath, get lots of fluid. Your child can use mustard oil and a garlic massage, and remember to pick suitable clothing for your child so that they're not too hot. Those things alone can help. Remember, never put a child into an ice cold bath. That can really startle and it can cause more health complications. One of the worst things about when a baby starts getting sick is they don't sleep, and everybody needs sleep. Here are some things that you can do to help your child get some sleep. A little bit of love and comfort goes a long way. It's hard to do when your child is sick, but remember, be calm, give them the comfort that they need, and they're more likely to get better sleep that way. If you let your child sleep alone, consider staying in your child's room a little bit longer as they're falling to sleep to give them just that little bit of extra comfort while they're sick. As stated earlier, humidifiers really help babies sleep better. Remember to give your child longer naps when they're not feeling well, because that'll help them recover and it will help them to get into their more natural sleeping rhythms once they're better. No matter what, when your child's sick, just make sure that you are doing your best to comfort them, that you're getting them their fluids and their food. If they're not eating, that can be a problem too. So remember to keep track of all that. A mother's job is never done, but when they're babies, it can feel really overwhelming. If your kid is teething, you can offer them a finger, a cold cloth, or something else to make it feel better on their teeth. It can be really painful for a lot of children, and you want to make sure that they're doing it safely and they're getting what they need for that urge to chew on something. Last but not least, let's talk about a diaper rash. A diaper rash can happen for a variety of reasons. Some of those are by using new products, by having a wet, damp, or dirty diaper, and children with more sensitive skin get diaper rashes more often. It's natural for children to get diaper rashes, but it doesn't need to happen. If you are on a regular routine of changing them, it can help too. But remember, with everything, there's a remedy to help. I remember the one time my baby got a diaper rash. I didn't know that she had soiled her diaper. She was sick and she was tired and she woke up just screaming. It was a scream that I had never heard before. And I felt helpless when I saw that she had a diaper rash. I could tell it was really uncomfortable for her. Back then, I had a natural ingredient cream that I used, and that's when I started looking for one for now. And there wasn't anything in the market that I would have felt comfortable now using on a baby if I had one. So that's how GeoBlends Skintastic diaper rash formula came along. Like all of GeoBlend's products, you don't need to worry about the ingredients and you don't have to worry about putting it on your child. This formula works. The ingredients are coconut oil, shea butter, castor oil, zinc oxide, French green clay, beeswax, vitamin E, and lavender essential oils. This was made with your child in mind. All of these ingredients help pull the rash from your child's skin and helps your child's skin get better. You might be wondering, when should you consult your child's pediatrician? You might have never had a sick baby, or you just might not know when it's appropriate. With an infant that's very young, you'll always be seeing a doctor when a fever happens, because their fevers are different than an older person's fever, and things can happen very quickly with the baby. Other times, when your child gets older, there's things to look out for: changes in appetite, changes in behavior, diarrhea and vomiting, colds, fever, vomiting, rash, and dehydration. You want to make sure that you get to a doctor on time before something gets even worse, so that your baby doesn't have to end up in a hospital. But a cough doesn't mean that your child is going into the hospital. A fever doesn't mean that your child is going into the hospital. And none of these indicators automatically mean that. We just want you to be safe and get the care that your child wants, because we care about you and we care about your children.